for Danny. Danny, this has been the longest layoff of your career. How do you feel, and what have you learned in this time off?
And who are you? And where are you from?
Albert Perez from Hoy Deportes.
I feel good. I feel good. Like I said before, I took the time off just to be a regular person, spend time with my daughter. I feel good. My body feels rested mentally, physically, and I'm ready to kick off 2018.
Danny Muhammad Mubarak with EURweb.com. What is the most that you gained from that last fight? What could you tell us? What was it that you thought you could have done most?
I thought I fought a pretty good fight. I don't think it was the best Danny Garcia, but like I said before, I fought a good fight. I thought I did enough to win. Like I said before, it gave me a feeling that I haven't felt in a long time. Coming up in the ranks as a prospect, from being an underdog my whole career, it gave me a feeling like I had a chip on my shoulder again, like I had something to prove again. And that type of Danny Garcia is always a dangerous Danny Garcia. I feel like a young prospect again who's hungry to win a world title. And that's the chip I have on my shoulder right now. It's just, I have dead weight on my back that I have to get rid of.
Brandon Albert with Instant Boxing. We've seen you before in between fights balloon up. However, since your last fight, we've seen you at multiple media events and you've been looking slim, you've been looking more fit and in shape. What have you been doing in the in-between time that's different from in the past?
Training and just keep training and doing it right this time. Not blowing up like I was before. Not just going out and eating everything. So you know what I mean? I've been training, that's all. Between fights, events I've been going to, be training and just keeping up the shape, that's all.
Danny, for you, why was Brandon considered the ideal opponent in this spot and not Sean Porter?
That's Lance Pugmire of the LA Times.
How you doing? Okay.
My whole career, I never picked none of my opponents. From Amir Khan to Lucas Matisse, to Keith Thurman, to Lamont Peterson, the list goes on. I never picked none of my opponents. My job is to fight and for whoever they put in front of me. His name came up, I said where and when. And that's how my whole career has been. I never ducked no one, never turned no one down. If Sean Porter's name would have came up in the conversation, then it would have been Sean Porter, but it wasn't. It was Brandon Rios, and that's why I'm here today.
And is it, ultimately, should you be successful, you don't want to get ahead of this, but would you like to fight Thurman again, or Errol Spence, or where would you like to do should you be successful?
I would love to. I would love to have the rematch, but if not, I'll fight the Spence fight.
Tim, you're going to bring Tim Smith, the great Tim Smith, are you going to bring that message back to Mr. Heyman?
I don't make fights.
And for Brandon, I mean, obviously, previously you've walked away from the sport. So now every fight that you take on from that point, does that help you? I mean, could this be your last fight if you lose? And knowing that, does that help, motivate you through the training camp and sharpen your focus for an opponent like Danny Garcia?
I am, you know what, I'm not really thinking about those type of things right now. All I'm thinking about is training and being well prepared and well in shape. And for Danny Garcia, that's all I'm training for. And I'm not thinking about what could happen after or what could happen before or anything like that. I'm just focused on training and being in good shape, that's all.
Aaron Cantu with the Boxing Voice. This is for Coach Robert. Coach, how do you analyze Danny Garcia as a fighter, and what are some of the bigger challenges he presents to Brandon in the ring?
It's the whole boxing world has seen Danny Garcia throughout his career. Like I said, I'm one of them. I've always been a fan of his fights. He always brings out great fights, and he has a tremendous left hook. Great power. He could box. He could punch. So it's a challenge for the team to prepare Brandon, and it's a challenge for Brandon to listen and do what he needs to do to be able to pull this out. But the whole training camp, the whole team, we all feel very positive that, that we're gonna go out and pull it out.
Mike Coppinger Magazine. Question for Brandon. You said earlier that you kind of thought that some of your losses were due to your own actions rather than someone else. What are you referring to in particular? That you're doing better now?
Because the way I took training, the way I would come in and weight, I would lose the last fucking 15, 20 pounds week of the fight. So it was my fault, you know what I mean? I was young and dumb, that's all I can say. And that's why everything I do, I always blame it on myself. I never took the blame on nobody else. You know what I mean? It's my fault.
What do you weigh now?
Huh? 195. Nah.
How about with your clothes off?
Huh? With my clothes off?
What do you weigh?
With my clothes off? You want to take off my clothes?
What do you weigh is the question.
No, when I weigh, I'm pretty good now. I weigh 157, so I'm good.
Okay.
I knew you was a dirty animal.
I figured you had probably 50 pounds.
I knew you was a dirty animal.
Just exactly what I want to see.
This
All right.
question's for both Danny Garcia and Brandon Rios. Miguel Maravilla, by the way, with FightNews.com, Southern California Boxing. This is the first time you guys meet each other, right? Have you seen each other as far as fight? You know, what do you think of each other's style, and in terms of in the ring?
I mean, at the end of the day, it's a fight. You gotta prepare yourself for whatever happens. And like I said before, I seen him fight before. He seen me fight before. So he thinks he can do something to me. I think I can do something to him. But at the end of the day, it's who shows up that night. And I'm training hard. You know, I'm training like it's a world title fight. I don't know not how to not train hard. You know, sometimes I push myself too hard the last week of the fight, and I gotta slow down, possibly like slow down. It's the week of the fight, so like at the end of the day, it's a fight. You could say he fights a certain way, I fight a certain way, but it just comes down to who shows up fight night, and I always show up.
I agree too, and I think what makes this an exciting fight is that Danny's not known as a run-around fighter. Danny's, yes, he does have boxing skills, he does have a great counterpuncher. He's a great counterpuncher and everything, but he's not known as moving around as much as Keith Thurman did in his last fight with him. But what makes this an exciting fight, it's Puerto Rican versus Mexico, and they always give an exciting war fight. You know, he's a Mexican Puerto Rican, I'm a Mexican American, and those gives great fights. So it's gonna be an awesome fight.
All right. David, Ronald, Danny, Bam Bam, Robert.
I mean,
He called me Mexican Puerto Rican. I love Mexico. We all Latinos, then we gotta stick together anyway.
well, you know what I meant though. I fucked up on that one. I mean, nobody called him but this guy. Hey, Players Club Club.
You done?
No.
Keep going.
I'm good.
All right. We look forward to the fight. We thank you all for being here. It's going to be a great fight on Showtime. Hope you all will tune in on Saturday, February 17th. We look forward to seeing you in Las Vegas. And we thank Mayweather Promotions. Have a good afternoon.
Don't stand. Guys right here in the back. Crystal, we're in the back here. Right here, guys in the back. In the back here, please. Down, Chris. In the back, please. Back, please, right here. TV on the back, please. Right here from the back, please. Thank you. Thank you. David, atrás. Ronald, right here. Ronald, right here, please. Right here. Good, thank you. Beautiful. Love you. Everybody back here. Danny, Ronald, everybody back here. Everybody on the back. Brandon, right here. Brandon Rios.